Big Rob on this Thursday afternoon, and it's all about positivity today. Earlier we talked about getting motivated and motivation, and today there was a very important event that took place at Muskegon Heights High School Academy, the Stop the Violence rally that took place today. And in the studio with us we have the person who had a vision for this rally, Michelle Harris. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. You, Rosie?
I am wonderful. And we're going to talk about the event and how everything went in just a moment. And we also have your special guest speaker who came in from Detroit, and I'd like to welcome to the studio Alfonzo May, who is the president and CEO of Words of Wisdom Mentoring and Outreach Services. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, Rosie. How are you?
I am great. Thank you. Like I said, it's all about positivity, and that's what we love. So we definitely want to thank you for taking the time to stop by the studio and speak with us. How was the rally today? How did things go? Michelle?
Well, for me, it went well today. I was really happy about not only the students who came and actually listened, but there were some people who were outside of the school system that came to support the rally. So that was very, very special and touching to me, because I've been promoting this for a long time, and to see people actually come out and support me and support this event and support what we're trying to do, that touched me a lot. So I really enjoyed that.
Where did the vision come in for doing the Stop the Violence rally?
Actually, the vision came one day. Me and Patrice Johnson was talking, and she was like, well, what do you want to do next? And I told her, I said, actually, I want to do a rally. I said, I want to be able to talk to the kids and get the kids out together. And so she helped me get the spot and everything, and helped me put everything together. And from there, we just set up a date and got approval from the school, and once we did that, everything worked out.
So, Brother Alfonzo, what did you talk about? What was your lecture or series about today?
My lecture really was about just changes in life. The topic of the rally today was community love versus street love, and I just went into my background of gangbanging, drug dealing, and just straight being a thug. And I wanted to get the message out to the young adults today that being an image on a t-shirt or sweatshirt is not the thing to do. How you can take the energy that you're doing gang banging and drug dealing and things of that nature and turn it into positive energy. So just really real talk, from the heart discussion. Okay,
tell people about your background. What makes you an expert on talking to children about it? Were you a gang member? Were you a drug dealer? Were you out there doing, what were you doing that makes you be able to come to this little city from Detroit to talk to these people about it?
Well, everything you mentioned, I'm an ex too. So, again, just real life. And I'm just tired of the epidemic getting further and further out of hand. I sold drugs with the 8 Mile Sconies. 8 Mile Sconies thought we were a little too wild, so we formed our own little bunch, group, gang, what have you, and called ourselves the 8 Mile Smurfs. So, and we just took it to a new level. Wherever there was to make money, we made it. Wherever there was a fight to be in, we went. Wherever there was to be a thug, we did it.
Okay. Now, Words of Wisdom Outreach and Mentoring Services, what is that all about?
It's just
what made you come up with that vision?
Again, one day I was just sitting back watching the news, which I don't do that often, but it was an incident where 2 young men stole a car, got into a police chase, hit a tree, car split in half, and both of the young men perished. And I said, wow, what can I do to stop this epidemic? What can I do to stop, this madness? And from there, it just spiraled. I talked to one of my associate pastors and told him, Reverend Michael Harris, I was like, Pastor Harris, what can I do? And he, being a father figure that he was to me, was like, talk about what you did. And I'm like, nobody gonna listen to a ex-drug dealer, ex-gangbanger, ex-thug. Who gonna listen to me?
Right.
But he told me, as well as several other people have told me recently, who better to reach out to these individuals that's doing that than somebody that's been there, that's actually been in the war.
Right.
Absolutely.
Sound like my story with PA. You know, I didn't talk about this. You know, PA made me talk about it. You know, told me I should go to church and testify. I told him I don't go to church and test or nothing. But you know, I ended up talking about it. I'm glad I did, because it does give you a sense of relief that you are giving back instead of taking so much that you have taken in this world and from people.
Yes, and other people hearing your testimony.
Right. If people wanted to get a hold of you and find out more about you, do you have a website, a phone number? How can people get a hold of you, get in contact with you anywhere in the world? And you know, maybe they want you to come and tell your story and talk to some kids. How can they do that?
Well, the website address, that's a great question. The website address is www.wordsofwisdomllc.com. Again, that's www.wordsofwisdomllc.com. My personal email address is amay@wordsofwisdomllc.com. And if you need to reach me by phone, anytime, day or night, 313-828-1453.
Okay. And before we go, during the rally, were any solutions discussed, something that we can do to stop this violence in the community?
Well, and that's a great question, Rosie. It was interesting to say the least at the beginning, but once you garner young adults' attention with real talk, real life experiences, they tend to pay attention more. And I just use some of my real life instances, gang bruises and things of that nature that I've garnered over the years, and it actually turned out to be a success. I met two young men today. I'll leave them nameless, but I see a lot of my old self in those two gentlemen, and I gathered some great information. So this is not going to be a one-time thing. I did speak with Miss Patrice Johnson on some solutions that may be coming up here to get a different point of view from somebody else other than someone they see on a daily basis. So trust and believe, Muskegon Heights, this will not be the last time you see me.
Anything else that you want to leave with the community today?
This will not be the last event, and I am starting my own little youth thing, trying to get it together. So it is called Hood Love. Hood Love, first of all, stands for helping our own daily love, because to me, that's what we need. If we don't help our own people love each other daily, then our violence is going to keep on. So if you see me walking around, no, I'm not preaching. I'm just trying to help, and I'm just trying to help you love. So it's not the end of it. Next one will be in the making pretty soon. Just give me a couple of months. You can find out on Facebook. I do have a group on Facebook called Hood Love. So if you want to know what's going on, just please feel free to join Hood Love. And anything that's going on will be there. And Patrice and I will be working on some more things together for the community. And in the summertime, you will see me back out here again. I mean, I'm not stopping, so y'all keep on fighting. I'm going to keep on walking. I'm going to keep on talking. And I'm going to still be in your neighborhood, whether it's east side, south side, downtown. You know, I show up anywhere. I don't care. So that's just my message. I love all of you. I just want the violence to stop. There's so many of you passing away, and for no reason. I mean, I read some of y'all Facebook stats, and some of these beefs come off of Facebook, which is really ridiculous. So, trust and believe. You ain't seen the last of me. You haven't heard the last of me. Hood Love will be out there. Michelle Harris will be out there trying to stop the violence, at least trying to make a difference.
Well, thanks, Michelle, for stopping by and bringing Alfonzo May up here to Muskegon Heights High School. Maybe we can bring him to Muskegon High School next. Let him do his thing. Thank you, Brother Alfonso, for coming again. If they want to reach out to you, how can they do that?
Again, that's www.wordsofwisdomllc.com or amay@wordsofwisdomllc.com, or lastly, 313-828-1453.
Thank you guys, and thank you for continuing to try to bring positivity to the community. So thank you, and it's definitely commendable.
Thank you as well, 103.7 The Beat, as well as Muskegon Heights. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I love you.
Thank you. Take care.
Wait a minute, let me go back to camera. Go back to camera.
You want to put all of them in here? You want all of them in?